nanalong bidder po ang Santa Clara International Corporation. Ang kanila pong, ang kino-question po rito yung tinatawag na SLCC, na kung ito po yung single largest contract completed. Ang kanila pong ibinigay na project, Mr. President, ay ito pong Manolo Portage Hydroelectric Power Plant na located sa Manolo Portage, Bukidnon, sa probinsya po ng ating majority leader. Ngunit kanila pong tinututulan ito dahil po sa nakalagay nga naman po sa section 23.4.2.4 ng 2016 revised IRR ng ating 9184. Kailangan po yung contractor ay makonsider pong similar po yung SLCC, na ibig sabihin po ay it has the same categories of work. Ngayon po, yung operative word dito, Mr. President, yung construction works, yung earthworks or embankment, yun po kasi yung pinakalundo ng project na yan. So, as related to the dam, Mr. President, kailangan construction of dam or embankment. Ang nangyari po kasi, itong project na kanilang isinabit for SLCC, ay installation of electromechanical equipment, specifically the turbine units. So sa palagay po nung mga taong tumututol dito ay medyo malayo po doon sa panuntunan nung RA 9184. So, Mr. President, minumungkahay ng representasyong ito na sana'y magsagawa muna tayo ng kaukulang pagsisiyasat dahil nga po sa sulat na ibinigay sa akin ng Mayor's League po ng Tarlac na kung gusto niya, ang gusto po nila, kahilingan po nila na mag-conduct po muna ng review para sa ganon ang kanila pong mga sentimiento ay muling marinig, ma-evaluate po nating mabuti. Dahil sa kanila pong palagay, kagaya nga po ng napakarami ng ginastos ng project na ito, magmula pa ng mga sinauna, na nabanggit po ninyo, Mr. President, parang nauna po kasi yung mga irrigation canals, wala naman pong tubig. Yun po yung mini-maintain po, yung irrigation canals, yun po yung nire-repair. Kahit na po nire-repair natin, kung wala naman pong tubig, ang pinaka-importante po rito, yung tubig na dadaloy doon sa mga irrigation canals.
Yes, again, Senator Marcoleta, the chair agrees, kasi itong history, 1992 pa itong phase 1, nabanggit yung INIP, nabanggit yung Buisit, 1992, NIA proposed implementing the BBMP, Trimbalog-Balog, in 2 phases. Phase 1 covering 12,475 hectares consisted mainly of constructing a diversion dam across the Bulsa River. Lahat ng words tumatama, Mr. Senator Marcoleta, Senator Pangilinan. So I think NIA has a lot of explaining to do. No? Dito pa lang tayo sa balog-balog, katakot-takot na yung pwedeng anomalya. No? And yung balog-balog consists of 37% of all the irrigation systems nationwide. Bakit tayo nakapokus sa balog-balog? And spending, at saka ang daming COA findings. Naka-plug na ng COA ito 2018, yung annual audit report. COA noted that 5 BBMP contracts accounted for 7.77 billion or 37% of the 20.7 billion worth of delayed projects nationwide. One of the highest aggregated contract costs among delayed NIA projects. So, I agree with you, Senator Marcoleta. I think, hindi lang sa budget deliberation natin dapat pag-usapan ito. I think we should really focus on the delayed projects and the possible wastage or obvious wastage of public funds, particularly sa balog-balog multipurpose projects. Thank you.
If I may be allowed, with the permission of the Senator Marcoleta.
Yes, Senator Pangilinan.
Yes, I'm also concerned, and I share the concern of both gentlemen because of the delay. Because it was under my watch as chairman of the board of the NIA that the Balog-Balog project was approved in 2014 during the time of President Aquino. And the budget then, approved budget by the NEDA was 15 billion. Now it's 20 billion. So talagang makikita natin, hindi lang nag-delay, nag-balloon pa yung cost, no? And well, this is not to justify the delay, but these projects are really notoriously known high dam projects. The Halaur River project, for example, is still ongoing, but it was first approved in 1961 during the presidency of Carlos P. Garcia. So this is not to justify it, no, but I agree. This inordinate delay and the ballooning of the cost is, and I share the concern, is a cause of serious concern, Mr. President, for the record.
So, Mr. President, thank you for the additional information provided. This justifies our concern as related to me by the president of the Mayor's League in Tarlac. And I think I am justified, Mr. President. I will now wind up, but with the motion that NIA should first undertake a review to look a second look and harder look on the Balog-Balog project in order for us to determine all the concerns now being conveyed to this representation by the residents of Tarlac, Mr. President. So I move that a review be undertaken first, and the project should first be looked from the point of view of the competence of the winning bidder, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. President.
And we will likewise monitor this review, Mr. President, so that we can determine the way forward, Mr. President.
Before we close the period of interpellation,
There's isa pa, Mr. President. Si
meron
Senator
pa?
Erwin po.
Senator Erwin Tulfo
Yes.
is recognized. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. Well, the good gentleman, the chairman of Committee on Agriculture, allow this representation to ask some questions.
Willingly, Mr. President, hopefully to the last interpellator, Senator,
And follow up.
and a
Later.
follow-up interpellator, Mr.
You
President.
see, Mr. Chairman, Mr. President, mukhang marami po talagang problema itong ahensya po na ito. But anyway, I will be quick lamang po sana, Mr. President. Ang tanong ko po, magkano po ang inilaan o hinihingi po ng National Irrigation Administration na pondo para matapos itong mga unfinished na mga dams, irrigation sa buong bansa? Ano po ang budget? Kasama na po yung mga multi-year funding.
Ang hinihingi sana para matapos, makomplete lahat nitong mga ongoing projects is, well, 220 billion. Pero ang na-approve lamang sa NEP is 45 billion at dagdagan sa House Gov ng 63 billion, abang ang committee report po ng inyong Finance Committee ay 54 billion, Mr. President.
Mr. President, ang tanong, ano po ang mga pangunahing dahilan kung bakit nagkakadelay po tayo sa construction? Kanina ko po narinig yung balog-balog, alas 9 pa lang ng umaga. pinag-uusapan na po ang balog-balog, alauna na po tayo. Hindi na po ang balog-balog at iba pa pong mga, or let me rephrase my question. Ilan pa pong irrigation dams, irrigation system, kanal ang hindi po natatapos ngayon? Ilan sa lahat-lahat?
Well, malamang maraming mga hindi natatapos dahil habang tinatapos yung dapat tapusin, tatamaan na naman ng kalamidad, meron pang dagdag na masisira, malaking danyos, malaking pinsala. But in terms of figures,
Ang repair natin is nasa 20. Ay, yung 600.
ang kinakailangan halimbawang, yung project ongoing, yan yung area of restoration. So what is the project? Well, what needs to be restored, for example, sa mga irrigation systems is about 190,000 hectares. 190,000 hectares. Of that, what is the ongoing project?
10,000.
So of the 100, what did I say? 100 what?
Request natin for restoration.
Ongoing projects is 67 line projects. We don't have the data now of the total hectarage of that 67 projects. But based on the question, the answer is there are 67 ongoing line projects. Under what? For under the category of repair and restoration. So one such, the reason for the delays in the repairs is wala daw silang quick response fund. Aasa pa sa Office of Civil Defense, Mr. President. Hiningi nila yun pero hindi ibinigay, tama ba?
Yes, pero ngayon po may 300 million.
Okay.
Pero, Mr. President, nasa NEP po yata yan, nasa line item, 300 million po.
Yes, for 2026. 2025,
300.
300 din.
Pero previous.
But before 2025, wala. So yung mga dati pa,
Nag-pile up.
nag-pile up, nagpatong-patong dahil wala sila noong 2024.
Yeah, point of clarification from the chair. Yung 120,000 hectares is the current total irrigable area.
For restoration.
Irrigated but
Irrigated.
needing restoration, Mr. President.
What is the total irrigable area compared to the current?
Irrigable with no irrigation would be about 1 million hectares, Mr.
Thank
President.
you.
Ang sunod ko pong katanungan, ito pong mga tinatayo po natin na dams, irrigation, mukhang substandard po dahil madali pong masira. Meron po ba kayong departamento o ahensya na mag-check? Kasama na po ang COA, yung post-audit. Para pong naririnig ko po itong dalawang interpolator natin, puro problema po yata. Meron ba tayong gano'n, mga engineers na pagkatapos completed, na makita na matibay kasi parang hindi po matibay yata yung ating mga irrigation system.
Sa mga ongoing projects, meron silang sistema na tinatawag na CPES, Construction Performance Evaluation System for ongoing projects. Doon chine-check ang compliance dun sa mga specifications at yung quality nung trabaho. So yun ang paraan para ma-check yung kung substandard ba. At pagka substandard,
Hindi naman alam
Yung rectification,
merong order of rectification na ibinibigay ang NIA at pag hindi sila sumunod, hindi sila babayaran, Mr. President.
Yung CPES po na ba ito ay nakakonect po din sa NIA? Mga empleyado rin po ba ng NIA ito? Or it's a different agency